Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Today we are on Psalm 10:12, and it says, "Arise, Lord, lift up your hand, O God. Do not forget the helpless." Now, David begins it, calling out to God after he spent numerous verses talking about the wickedness. It's almost like his heart couldn't contain it anymore. Now he's just going to call out to God, "Arise, God." Now, this is how I understand arise. God being placed in our situations of life. Letting God just be planted there to a place where God, just reveal yourself there. Overcome. Bring light in the midst of a dark place. Let your spirit fall in such a way, God, that that's the place where you dwell. And so some of you might be in workplaces that might appear really dark and might have some dark nature about them. And this might be need to be your prayer. Arise, God. Arise. Lift up your hand, O God. Do not forget me. Do not forget me. And you might be in a helpless situation. And this might be exactly the prayer that you need to pin to your refrigerator, pin to your mirror, or wherever you're at, and asking God to arise in your situation. Bring forth his justice in your situation. But you know what? I think sometimes we try to figure it out on our own, apart from God, and then we get ourselves in some situations and we think, how did I get here? And then we call out, no matter what your situation is, no matter where you are, you can call God's name. Arise, God, bring forth, bring your light, dispel the darkness. See my helpless situation? Are you willing to say today, God, see my helpless situation. Let that be the place, Lord, where you arise, where you breathe in, where you create again, where your spirit dwells. And it might be a place where he's been continuously shut out and tried to be pushed out through systems or whatever, press or whatever, worldly understanding ways. And all of a sudden you ask God to arise there. It's like God says, he's not going to ignore your plea. He understands the plea of a humble person. But see, it takes great humility to recognize that you are helpless, that I am helpless, and that I need God. So if your workplace is a workplace that God has been shut out, pray this. Arise, Lord. Arise, Lord. Lift up your hand, God. Can you see God's hand just lifting up your situation, lifting up your workplace? Lift up your hand, because you don't want God just to demolish it, but wanting to breathe it in such a way that, the darkness is being lifted up and the light is being brought back in and things are beginning to be seen clearly. That's what this prayer is about. Pray that prayer, gain God's understanding in it. And if you need someone to pray for you and with you, know that we're here. Main Street at msmministry.org. Have a blessed day. Well, my name is Sabra Dyas, and I'm the founder of Main Street Ministries, and I'm thrilled that you're watching these videos and being a part of allowing Main Street to minister to you. But know today that if you're in one of those places that you could use another listening ear, that you could use some prayer, that you could, maybe you just need someone else's eyes put on your situation, and you want to go to someone who's extremely confidential. That's us. We're here for you. We'll listen. We may not have all the answers, but we can certainly point you in a direction, or maybe see something that you're missing, or maybe have some enlightenment or revelation that maybe God will speak to us. We want you to know that we're here for you.